my channel. I'm Tiffany, retired librarian turned homeschool mom. And in this video, we're going to be continuing with Beauty and the Beast things. We have now moved away from the animation Disney ones, and we're moving into this. So this is the Blu-ray version. I have bought this. It is not open. This is going off my memory. I believe I did see this in theaters. This came out in 1997. So this is the Beautician and the Beast. It is starring Fran Drescher and Timothy Dalton. So, if you are as old as I am and aware of The Nanny, that started in 1993. This is 93. This is a little similar. Fran Drescher is playing a very, very similar character. So the base of this comedy is Fran Drescher's character, Joy, is a beautician who's teaching in a high school. She's teaching a beauty class in a high school, and one of her students, being very, very stupid and not listening, and was smoking with hairspray and set things on fire. And they were in the science lab when they were doing this, because again, it's probably a good place to practice doing hair stuff, because tile floors, and it's better than the regular classrooms. Well, this guy who's representing an Eastern European dictator sees her in the newspaper saving the animals that had been in the science lab of this high school, and mistakes her for a teacher, like a regular academic teacher, and recruits her to teach his boss's 3 children in this Eastern European dictatorship. So this is definitely playing off of places like Russia and Romania, not at the time, but basically Eastern European dictatorship, communist dictatorships. And she is brought here to a giant castle with the very stern, very almost Captain Von Trapp version of this, only slightly worse, because he's a communist dictator, and his 3 children. So, you have an older teenage girl, I don't know how, and you have a middle boy, and you have a little girl. And so she tries to westernize things. There's a whole thing where she's supposed to be cooking, and she wants chicken, and she's presented with an actual chicken. Feathers and all. I do believe she ends up taking the chicken home as a pet. Because she can't do that. Again, she is a Jewish American from New Jersey being transplanted to an Eastern European dictatorship. It also turns out that the eldest daughter is it's going through a revolution, sort of. There are people trying to take over. And turns out his daughter is escaping to go to a rave and is dating the head of the dictatorship. And that's almost like what you consider the climax of the film. And that is Jasper, where he's put the boyfriend in jail. The daughter doesn't want to talk to him. Fran's character, Joy, is pissed off. It's like, you got to move into the 20th century. You cannot be a dictator anymore. You have to do this. So she leaves. She loves the children, but she leaves. She goes back. Her mother decides to feed the chicken, and I think her mother's trying to set her up with other men because she's sad, essentially. Because yes, there is a love story. She falls in love with him. Of course she does. Again, this is very similar to The Nanny in that sense, only it's a single movie, not a TV show that starts to bomb once the 2 main characters get together. But he shows up. It's like, I'm in love with you. Please come back. We're having... I've released the boyfriend. He's out of prison. And we're having elections. So, and he's stepping down. So that's kind of the conclusion. This is funny. It bombed apparently in the box office. I don't know what people expected with Fran Drescher, and she's a comedy actress. She was doing The Nanny. Apparently she tried to change her voice before she did this, and they're like, go back to normal. That's why we hired you. Because if you're not aware, Fran Drescher. I honestly do not know where you've been on this planet, because she's been in the news. She was in the news last year because she's currently the president of the Screen Actors Guild, and was big into dealing with the strike. But she's a comedic actress. She plays almost the same character in most of her films. So for me, it's funny. It's a good family film. It's a play on Beauty and the Beast, because again, she's the beauty and he's a communist dictator. It's played for laughs. He's not really all that evil. He's just, it's a mixture of Beauty and the Beast and The Sound of Music. I mean, that's how it describes. And when I think back on this film, yeah, that's what this is. It's a mixture of Beauty and the Beast and The Sound of Music, with a Jewish New Yorker trying to teach these old Eastern Europeans in a giant old castle their old ways, these strange American ways, and fashion and hair, and it's very, very funny. It's a good family film. I enjoy Fran Drescher as an actress. I admire her for what she did as the president of the Screen Actors Guild, which I think she still is, because she did manage a strike that lasted a damn long time for good reason. So you can check those out. You can see some of her speeches on YouTube back when she was doing that. She's very, very impressive. So, but even though this is bombed, I think it's like a 5 point something on IMDb, and it earned a couple of Razzies, but honestly, it's a funny comedy. It's family friendly. It's Fran Drescher trying to teach the dictator's children in a weird version of a Eastern European country. So, and win over and soften a communist dictator who doesn't know any better, apparently. And yes, that's how it's played. It's that he doesn't know any better. So, and no, you don't get any background or anything, because that's not the point. It is a comedy. It is a family comedy. It is a bit of a romantic comedy, though not the adult version. And it's just fun. Yes, you can use it in a roundabout way, to talk about communist dictatorships and Eastern Europe. But otherwise, it's just fun. It's one of those movies that you laugh at and enjoy, and just, it's a fun family film. This is the reason I bought it, because I enjoy it. So, it is, let's see how long this is. It can't be that long. Let me pull up IMDb real quick. It's about an hour and 45 minutes. So it's not that long, but again, it's hilarious. And the actress who plays the daughter is also the actress who plays the daughter in Mrs. Doubtfire. And the little girl is played by the actress who plays a B-girl in a music video, which I cannot remember what it is off the top of my head. But I do always list the actors and actresses in my description, so you can check that out, as well as a link to the IMDb page. So that is it for this video. Jasper is wandering around here looking for trouble. Jasper. But it's a fun film. So, continuing our Beauty and the Beast themes here. So if you like this review, please like and subscribe. Leave a positive comment if you have them. We are going to be continuing with Beauty and the Beast stuff. What do I have here? I know I have one film and one very strange detective TV series that I will be slightly reviewing. That's going to be a little bit more on the adult version. The other one I'm doing is another Beauty and the Beast remake that's from the 80s. So we will see how those come out. So we will be continuing Beauty and the Beast this month. I'm moving into space in October. I do have Halloween stuff I have filmed before, so you can check out those. We are going to be doing Diwali in November. If you want Native American stuff, again, I've done that before as well. It's just particularly in the media, in the film media, limited choices. So, and then we're doing mysteries in December. So, check out the rest of the channel again. Leave a positive comment if you have one, and thank you.